For those of you who may not know, SheDecides is a global political movement that was born because of the expanded Mexico City policy, or what we know as the Global Gag Rule as well. A policy that effectively denies women and girls their rights to make decisions about their bodies, their lives, and their future.
The fact, as you said, that this exists, I find fundamentally depressing, profoundly saddening, and makes me furious.
We understand. We have the knowledge, we make the evidence, but we understand very well that if we want to change the world, we need to empower women.
And as a young person, I hope a lot of young people can join the movement and in ensuring that SheDecides is really the new normal.
We must agree to the fact that men have over-dominated the space because of structural, gender constructs, and so it's important that even as allies, we provide an opportunity and then we provide support from the back.
There are two things that's really important about Daneo's storyline. One is the fact that she cannot have pleasurable sex without being in control of her body. And being on PrEP and contraception, she's in control, right? Nothing will happen to her without her say-so, and I love that about her. And the other thing that I love about her storyline is no judgment, right? We're not judging Daneo for the choices that she makes. We are happy and supportive for her because she is in control. And I think that, for me, is one of the definitions of pleasure, is about being in control.
We thought, it's important that we step into that space and talk to the fact that while HIV remains the #1 killer of women of reproductive age, we often are not in the same spaces as the people who talk about SRHR, who talk about family planning, and we often see ourselves, unfortunately, still as quite separated worlds. We realized very quickly that the implications were not just for women and not just in health facilities, it was actually having an impact on all HIV programming, which was out of a sudden excluded.
I also think of the girls I met about a year ago in Indonesia. And then an hour later I met the girls and we're talking about it and they're telling me about how exciting it is that they have all this education and that they know they shouldn't get pregnant. And then for whatever reason I thought, I should maybe ask them one more question. And I said, so actually, how do you get pregnant? And they had not been taught.
On day one, when Trump announced the global gag rule, that's when in the Netherlands, and Rutgers is a Dutch organization but working internationally, we already were in contact with the ministry of, okay, now what are we going to do? And then later on, the next day, our minister Lilian Ploenen actually decided to start a movement. And that's when we immediately got on board to create that movement. And on a personal level, coming from the LGBTI movement, but also from the HIV movement, I was sort of used to that if bad things happen, we don't hold back, we go forward.